Adapt, adjust, accommodate. Be good, do good, be kind, and be compassionate. Swami Shivananda, my teacher's teacher, the lineage. So adapting and adjusting and accommodating. I think that that embodies most of Raja Yoga. Take the moment, whatever it might be, and to be so flexible and so adaptable that you can adjust yourself so you're in alignment with what's happening and you're being true to who you are. So these situations are coming at us all the time. If we're able to, in the moment, totally allow the moment to move us, we cannot force ourselves on the world. You can try, and for very brief moments, you might have some success, but it'll always, because you're going against the flow, you're always going to be washed away. There's no way to go against the unified field with having, it's like you're flying a plane and all it takes is the ailerons not calibrated exactly, you're going to crash. So you don't want to wobble. You want to be fully present to what's going on around you. So I had this thing in my head about presentation. And so we have a nice place over there and everything. And in the last hour, I have adapted. Rod and I just been laughing because everything where we think we're going to do that is nope, not working. And we're trying to align ourselves with what's supposed to be. Wow. I can't do that. I'm not that good. None of us can do that. What we can do is we can get ourselves in such a state of consciousness where our body is sensing things. We haven't plugged up the system. The body's really sensitive. And our pranic field isn't in any way out of balance. So it's firing exactly. And the mind, therefore, doesn't have to think as much. So the mind is clear. So as things come at us, we can adapt and adjust and accommodate the incoming, which is life, except it could still be inside your head. So the incoming might be your own self-criticism. The incoming might be your own desire to be somewhere. The incoming might be the regret. Adapting and adjusting to the incoming. And that's life. This is a challenging practice. We have to be so trained that the everything in the outside world, we have worked on ourselves to the point where we recognize that objects are just objects. Situations are just situations. It's pure black and white, one dimensional until we put our story on it. And as soon as we put our story on it, this thing all of a sudden affected by how the story we're putting on the situation, all of a sudden we're relating to our story, not the situation. So we have to learn how strong physical body. And it doesn't matter what handicap you have or what age you are. When I say strong, I mean you're comfortable in your body. And all bodies are different. And that's the reason for hatha yoga and for diet and all of these things we've been doing for 55 years. It pays off in the end. So your physical body has to be in balance as best you can. If it's not, don't worry about it. Just means you're going to have to put a little more effort in the pranayama. You're going to have to compensate somewhere so more attention goes into the pranic body. You get that body moving and you work at getting the mind so it's okay to be clear. You have to train, we have to train our mind in order to have it. Like we teach Gracie and we've taught Lucy. Sit, stay. Simple, two commands. Gracie, sit, stay. We can do it from afar. We could be across the street, and for some reason she wants to run across the street, and we just from the other side, she can't even hear us, and we go, and she'll sit and stay. Now, that's the kind of mind I'm training mine to do. I need to tell it, sit, stay. I train it every day, a couple times a day with a meditation practice, but it's a sit and stay practice. Because once my mind gets into the sit and stay asana, I receive. I don't project my stories on things. I receive. I'm open to the incoming. Now, the incoming, it can be disease. The incoming could be all kinds of things. One second. Adapt, adjust, accommodate, be good, do good, be kind, and be compassionate. Um, I have hearing aids. Boy, they're wonderful. I said, Rod, when I start, make sure you put the phones on. Shut the phones off, put it on, whatever. And so all of a sudden I'm talking to you and I'm hearing things in my ears. And so I love this stuff. We did not make this up. This is not like this example that we planned. Incoming, I'm focusing on this. I really like this topic and what's going on? And it wasn't someone's sound, it was white noise. So the first thing I thought was, my mind does this fast, but the first thing it said, someone's got a mic on. And so I quickly looked around. I didn't see any mics on done. And so then I had to, I was with this enough, not you. I don't know. Did you notice when I disappeared? Good. So, all right, they're okay now. Incoming. When you found your asana, you are in alignment with whatever it is in your life, your karma, your your creation sometimes, or at least you have a role in it, but there's things that come at you constantly. Is that your experience? That would be my question to someone. Because I know the vast majority of people, that is not their experience. They feel they have to go out and get it. Patanjali is about what you have to do in order to experience this. Yam niyam asan pranayam pratyahara dharana dhyan samadhi. 8 steps. We've got to follow those 8 steps. But the truth is, the basis of this science is how to be in harmony and synchronicity with life and the divine, integrated perfectly, seamlessly coming together, flowing with life. The hard times, we're not talking about la la land here, please. These are difficult times we're in right now. There's huge challenges ahead. And I don't want to get into that because I feel for my brothers and sisters who are suffering because of the challenges we're all facing now. Not my topic. My topic is what's my relationship to it? So when we're talking about incoming, it means there's reality checks here. There's things that are going that we don't want to have going. You were just dumped by a friend or your lover doesn't want to be with you anymore. And, the money has changed and the market is this and the costs are that. There's all kinds of reasons to kind of spin out with the incoming. Patanjali says this. If the mind is clear, As the incoming situation comes, the mind molds itself in perfect synchronicity and duplicates the external world inside your mind, no distortion. And if you're awake enough, you will, and your body is able to, and you will, in that billionth of a billionth second, adapt, adjust, accommodate automatically. But you have to be flexible enough to adapt, adjust, and accommodate because the incoming comes from all directions. So that's what we're doing every single second. That's why some people are so beat up. They're so out of alignment with the moment that boom and boom and boom and boom and every emotion you don't like keeps getting triggered. Hmm, that is powerful stuff. We are all interested in this. I couldn't think of what else would I do if I wasn't practicing this 24/7. So this adapting and adjusting and accommodating, you can't do it. There's no way you can. Okay, it's coming this way. I'm keeping my heart open with this one. I am going to go there today and I'm not going to get upset. I'm going to be able to see that person and see all the bad things they did to me. And I'm going to see the little girl in there that is so sweet. I'm just going to go over and kiss her on the cheek. We cannot do it ourselves. It's impossible. Okay, that's what this is about. Now, the definitive practice to be able to adapt and adjust and accommodate, but not this boom, 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 getting punched everywhere, bouncing, bumping all the time, not being in the flow, getting somewhere. You realize I shouldn't be here. Talking to someone, realizing, why did I invite this upon myself? Whatever it might be, optimal experience of the unified field in practicality, living your life exactly as you design it. There isn't one way to do that. Everyone's creating their own reality. And there's a way to do it in the unified field so it can be a lot of fun. The way it's being done now, more practice, more, more practice. So the definitive practice to accomplish this, being flexible enough that when the incoming, your life comes at you, you're going to work at adjusting yourself and flowing with it. Close your eyes, get a comfortable position. This is the practice that is essential in developing that ability to be present when things come to you. So, first thing is find your asana, whatever that might be. Go into your breath. With each exhalation, feel yourself letting go. First step. So many hold their feelings so tensely in their body that their body and the five senses receive distorted messages. Let go. Your body knows what to do. The intelligence it was created out of, the unified field, God, cosmic consciousness, So as you're breathing and as you're exhaling and allowing yourself to just release, let go, that is the first step in being able to perfectly adapt and adjust and accommodate what life serves you. You have to be able to let go. Let go of the holding in your physical body. And as you let go, you're practicing receiving. Tension, sympathetic nerves, action, do things, get out there and do it. Parasympathetic, slow down, be receptive, receive, time to receive. So, as you're practicing how to adapt to the challenges of your life, without these practices, you're just white knuckling it. And I hope you are successful, truly, but you'll do it the hard way. So, Raja Yoga shares use your breath and practice relaxing your body. Next exhalation, everyone, let your shoulders drop a millimeter, just tiny bit. But I want you to be aware of it. It's not how far it goes, it's how aware of it you are. Let go. Feel your abdomen now. Let go. I want everyone here to gain 15 pounds in the next minute. How to do that? Let your belly out. It'll feel that way. It won't be, but it'll feel that way. Let your belly get big. Every time you exhale, let your belly get big. Drop it down. Feel deep inside something just kind of settles down into your pelvis. Let go. As you let go of the carbon dioxide and exhale slowly, let go the shoulders. Let go the belly. When something's coming at you, it comes so fast you don't know how you're grabbing onto it and fighting it. Energetically, physically, emotionally, mentally, defensiveness. You're practicing letting go right now so you can apply it physically when you start tensing up. For some people, this is going to have to be a 20-minute practice once a day until you can meet challenges and keep yourself in a receptive mode. Act when needing to act. Be silent when needing to be silent, and to receive when it is really the best option is to let it in, to receive it. So you're taking those deep breaths in. Some of you are more advanced, you can do your retention, and then exhaling. And so it's the breath in and it's the breath out. The practice is how do we meet the challenges of life without being able to adapt, adjust, and accommodate What's incoming? What's coming towards us? The normal thinking mind will say you have to go out and get it. And the yogi says, no, no, you receive it. You just have to learn how to accept it, not resist it, not react, respond. So as you're breathing right now, what you're learning to do is you're training your physical body. Your mind is also being trained in this too, but we'll get to that. This is physically, you're training your body to stay awake, be alert, be relaxed. Awake, aware, relaxed. That's what you're training your body to do. All right, now we're going to move it to another level. Our pranic body also has to be trained to not run out and get things, but to receive and to be able to take what they receive and properly transmit it either to the mind, an ego, or the physical body, depending on where the information is coming from. So our energetic body needs to be operating in the best balance capable to us, given our age, our physical condition. It's all within that. So you're beginning to now, with this breathing technique, I want you, listen to the sound of the breath. Those who know Ujjayi by tensing the throat slightly, you can use the hissing breath. But listen to the sound of your breath, and your focus needs to be on smoothness, like oil being poured from one container to the next, an unbroken flow. Let go. Now the breath, listening to it, be alert, stay awake. The breath has become even, smooth, no bumps. This is a state of readiness in the pranic body to be able to adapt and adjust to each moment without reacting, without getting hit in the head, tripped up, say things you wish you had never said, do things you wish you would never do. Instead, you're learning to listen to the subtle signals that is within every single human being that guides us. Not another person's, yours. Yours is the only one that works for you. But there has to be alignment. Begin to recognize when chronically, energetically, it's just out of sorts a bit. It's nothing physical. My mind's okay. I just feel out of sorts a bit. You begin to get in touch with your subtle senses. The mind will wander. Be alert and pay attention. Sit, stay, listen. Next thing you know, you're so far away from focusing on the sound of the breath and the feeling of your body relaxing. Tell the mind, sit, stay, relax. This process of being open and available to adjust and accommodate the challenges in our life, it requires a lot of practice. What do you practice? That's the important question. Align your three bodies: physical, energetic, mental. Train each one of them to sit and stay and relax. To be on standby so that in life, every second things are coming to us. The ones that aren't triggering anything, we're good at flowing. We're adapting and adjusting. It's easy. It's no effort. That's what it's about. However, the challenging times, they get your hot button. They're going to trigger exactly what you have not made friends with in yourself. As a matter of fact, you're projecting onto that situation all the stuff that you can't see yourself. So you have to paint a bigger picture. Put it on the situation, then you can really see it. You're hurting yourself. You don't know it. You hurt someone else. Now let the breath go. Just allow yourself to be present to the condition of your body, your mind, and your pranic system. Please pay attention to that. If this is a receptive asana that you are now assuming, you will recognize it because you've had these before. What you want to do, bookmark this, please. Oh, when I align my three bodies, when I slow down my breath into stillness, when my mind is clear and my body is relaxed, I can handle whatever comes next. To the hours, years, lifetimes of practice comes results. I am sure that everyone sharing the satsang right now knows how to flow, knows how to let go and be present. But, however, isn't sure what to do with the challenging moments sometimes. Challenges come and we duck, we react. So the practices align the three bodies. Take as much time as you can in recognizing that when I do this exercise, here's how I feel. When I take these few moments, if it happened now, if it didn't happen, you may need to have more time. But if it did, then you recognize I did this, I feel this way. I want more of this way. So I'll have to do more of that. All right. Now, let's slowly come back. So, slow, deep breaths. Part of this work is to be able to adapt and adjust and accommodate the moment. So now you're moving from a more introspective moment. Start to breathe deeply and do what it is that you do to bring your awareness back again. And before you open your eyes, maybe you'll want to rub your hands. You don't want the shock of light when you open it, especially after a practice session. Good. I want to know what just happened. Did your mind sit and stay? Did you notice that it wasn't sitting and then brought it back again and then it's sat and stayed? Adapting and adjusting and accommodating. It sounds so nice, doesn't it? I mean, it even sounds, who's going to say no to that? No, I don't want to adapt. What do you mean adjust? I mean, those aren't the people we know. Everyone we know is going to say, oh, yay. But then you say, well, what do you do to practice that so that the incoming is something that you can adapt, adjust, and accommodate? Do you have any challenging moments in your life? Well, yeah. Okay. Well, there it is. All right. So, how did that go? How was it to begin to just shift around that you don't have to go and do something, you have to undo something, letting go? So, scale of 1 to 10. 10 is like, man, I got this. My mind wandered and it was like, you don't even have to say anything. And it jumped right back and sat and stayed. Or you're on the other side where, what mind? So somewhere in there, right? So are you a 2? Are you a 6.7? This self-reflection mechanism is really important. If it's done non-judgmentally, what we all want to be able to do is what is it that's challenging me right now? Is it physical? Is it a life situation? Whatever it is, you have to logically, using discrimination, which is basically when the body, the energetic field, and the mind are harmonized, they receive divine current signals. It's called gyan, knowledge. Not knowledge like 1 and 1 is 2. It's you know. The source of knowledge is knower. So you know. Someone is angry with you, you know how to just be with that and how to just be with it. Don't look for, oh, we're going to make it all right. We're going to hug at the end. No, 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 no. That's not life. Just be with the incoming. How you doing with the challenges? How are things going for you? If you unpack it, what you will find out that everything that's challenging to you is coming towards you. You've got to be able to differentiate those two states. When you're experiencing a challenging moment, pay attention because what you're going to notice is you're trying to do something with it. You're not sure though, but you want to try to do something with it. Yeah, it's the hot potato. Remember the hot potato? That's really showing our age. Okay, so yeah, how do you handle challenges? And what you will find out, and this is what I suggest to you. This is from Patanjali, because Patanjali is letting us know you can't destroy or create matter. Energy is immortal. It never had a beginning. It'll never have an end. It will continue to change all the time. And consciousness doesn't. The knower doesn't. So there's a unified field that out of itself creates this illusion of change. And we get a chance to experience all this change around us. And it's an amazing journey it's an amazing journey for me when I'm in that relationship where I'm not doing it, I'm dancing with it. So if you have a challenge, what you're needing to do is, first of all, you're not paying attention to it at all. You're trying to do something to it. Just sit with it, just be with it. Let it surround you. Just get in there and look at it from as many different angles as you can in the knower state. There's always a catch. In the knower state, everything changes when the knower is there, and you know it. All right. This ability to deal with challenges requires you to change your strategy. Instead of trying to go out and figure it out, that's part of it, but that's not going to do it. You first want to figure it out with incoming. Connect to that knowledge place, let it come in, and then figure things out. Because what you will do is you're not figuring them out, you're being present to the solution. It is a shift in perspective that is remarkable. You can't do it. It does you. The more you try to do it, the less good you'll be at it. So we call this that we're describing right here, we call it space gypsy mode. Code word. Space gypsy mode. Which is much better than I have now created a road, and then I put my attention on the Vitarka level and went into Sarvantaka Samadhi and then Nirvitarka and then Kaivalya. I'm asleep. Space gypsy, I'm awake. And what that means is, and this is training, please, this is training, but you have to know what you're training for. You're training to be open and receptive to the incoming of your life. That's what Raja Yoga is. And that's why when I listened to Swami Shivananda, who was in Rishikesh, India, and so we've got these really poor recordings of him. But when I heard, because he had passed by the time I went to India with Swamiji in 1975, um, but when I heard his voice, it was adapt, adjust, accommodate, be good, do good, be kind, and be compassionate. Whoa, that struck. That has been kind of my back mantra ever since. And then when I started studying Raja Yoga more and more, I realized that's exactly what he was saying in that little cute song. In the unified field, no one's doing anything and everyone's doing it perfectly. That's what we're training for. You can break that down in all kinds of ways, but one way that seems tangible, where are you not adaptable? where you just really don't want to make any adjustments. Things are okay. We don't have to adjust something that's not broken. How accommodating are you? Self-reflection. You will find where your blind spot is by that will be the times when you're trying to make something go the way you want it to, and you're not just being open to what is. Now, adapting, adjusting, accommodating, it seldom matches what you think should happen. For example, let's just say you had these points, you could fly off to this place and you could have this vacation, and it's so wonderful. And it's not going to cost much. You can cook your own food while you're there. Everything's wonderful. And then you're just there a couple days. And where you live is going to have this huge storm. A, did they cry? B, jump up and down and say, why me? Get confused and not want to know what to do and go down to the tiki bar and have a few? Or adapt, adjust, accommodate, get a plane, fly home, get in before the storm. Otherwise, they'd probably still be in Puerto Rico. Well, gave it away. This is wonderful work. This is powerful work. This is the kind of work that only you can do, but you can't do it alone. Even the one who taught me couldn't do it alone and couldn't do it alone and couldn't do it alone, couldn't do it alone. I could go back 10,000 years saying that. So we need to have first clarity of understanding, and then someone who's done it a little bit longer than us, and someone who we can trust and then share and have satsang. If nothing else happens this evening, then you begin to just think about the difference between trying to do your life or being in a open and receptive move and being caressed by life, even the challenging, no, wouldn't be challenging, even the painful moments. Because that's again, let's not make this as, oh, it's all going to be okay. No, it's not. You're going to pull out of the garage and your wife's going to be walking out of the garage and you're going to not be paying full attention and you're going to hit the garage door open and she gets bumped and knocked out. Get out of the car real fast. Get the ice. Make sure everything's okay. My wife still loves me, so I must have done something right. It's this ability to not react, but to be in a flowing relationship with it. And everyone here could tell a story about that because you've experienced it. I know you have. You would have left by now because you were saying, what's this guy talking about? You know it. So what I'm sharing with you, and I know you benefit from that, is that in the system that we've been focused on, we have been trained to get our bodies in alignment and enjoy flowing. So, meditation practice is you are practicing going into a neutral position and listen and watch and just pay attention to what comes to you. Could be really painful thoughts will come to you. Could be an emotion can come to you. It could be the most pleasurable thing in the whatever it is, your job is to just watch yourself receive it. Just receive it. Now, if only it was that easy. So, where we start is where you reject it. That's where the work is. No, I don't want this. This was not in the plan. Come on, 3 more days of sun. I'm going to be so much happier. Whatever. And each of us has done it. Could probably write a book about how I resisted enlightenment. I mean, every one of us could write a book on it. Maybe we should do one of those like group books, how we all resisted enlightenment, because we all know how to do that. And if you look at it, notice you're doing it. Yeah, it's receiving. And on the lighter side, you are literally learning in receiving. In order to receive something, you can't be holding on to what you think it is. And we all have examples of that. Being in the moment allows the synchronicity that will always bring you to the place you need to be. And the more often you experience that, the more you trust it. Our work is to take this package that we have, our personality, our emotions, our experiences, this body, whatever condition it's in. Our work is go with the flow, man. It's space gypsy time. The seriousness of not attending the challenges the way you'd like to is replaced when you start just flowing with things with kind of like a, I don't know why this is happening to me again, but whoa, I really want to learn this lesson. I'm not getting something here because it keeps coming back. And I don't think I might see my God doesn't make mistakes. So what am I not getting? I change my relationship to it. That's what we're talking about. Got to be light on your feet. You really can't be stuck. If you're stuck, you're always going to trip right at that moment. So are you putting the time in? That would be the question. And it does take practice. But we have to know what we're practicing. So close your eyes, sit up tall. Amaram hum, maduram hum. That I am connected to eternally has no beginning and has no end. Even though my personality itself changes, my body changes, my feelings change, my life changes. I am no change. Your breath is already smooth, and that's what we're looking for. Your prana is settled. Your bodies are relaxed. You want to not fall asleep, but become more awake. We give the mind a job to do, a mantra, a sound to focus on. So hum, I am. Om Hrim Namah. My heart is open. Hari Om. My prana is in balance. But we pick something for the mind to do and we watch it. This is the step, everyone. Does not need breath, does not need any physical movement, but a clear mind is required. You repeat so hum. You know you're repeating so hum. Two things. Pay attention. So hum, and as so hum vibrates, you know so hum is being repeated. Where? In your mind. Oh, let's get clear. I'm observing my mind repeat so hum. Who am I? Know where I am. So hum, or whatever mantra or sound you want to repeat. It's fine. Watch yourself. Repeat it. Recognize it's being repeated in the mind. You are not repeating it. You're the one who knows the repetition. You can't be repeating it. The repetition is in the mind. And let's be silent for a few minutes. Ram, Madhuram, hum. Mind repeats mantra, and we watch. Body acts in the world, and we know I am immortal. The I am is pure bliss. What we would call in our life fulfillment. The more we synchronize our vehicles, the easier it is to receive the guidance, the intuition, the knowledge, the understanding, the compassion, the empathy that it takes to adapt and adjust and to accommodate each of the challenging moments that life presents. Never forgetting Amaram Hum, Maduram Hum. I am immortal. I am not the body. I'm not the mind. Immortal self. I am. Take your time. Slow, deep breaths. We want to hit that space to be open and experience it, become saturated with the fulfillment. And then rub our hands, create some heat, open our eyes, and interact with the ever changing world, remaining in that state. That's the challenge. So take your time now, everyone. Come on back. And as you come back and look around your room and see everything that's familiar, be the knower. Take it in, but know you're taking it in. Watch, but know you're watching. Get upset, know you're getting upset. Not handling the challenges the way you'd like to, know you're not handling the challenges the way we'd like to. It's all in the knower. You know what I mean? The result will be more moments of adapt, adjust, accommodate, be good, do good, be kind, and be compassionate. If you want to get that song, you got to do the light bulb thing. That makes it authentic.